Good afternoon and welcome inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we prepare for Game 1 in the three-game series between your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the visiting Long Island Ducks. Blue Crabs enter as the hottest team in the Atlantic League. They bring a 6-game winning streak into play today. 2 of those came last week when they traveled to Long Island. And then a 4-game sweep of the Road Warriors put them 16-21 on the season. Long Island enters at the top of the Liberty Division. They're 23-15, a game and a half lead over the Somerset Patriots. So a pivotal series for both teams. For the Blue Crabs, they're going to try to stay in playoff contention by taking some of these games from the Ducks. For Long Island, they're going to try to maintain their lead, if not add to it, over the Patriots. Donnie Valdespin leads it off. He slaps one the other way, a backhanded slide from Edwin Garcia, as that's going to be ruled an infield single for Valdespin. Garcia had to go down to his knee to try to slide and pick it up, unable to do so. So Valdespin is aboard, 1 pitch and a hit. Start the day for David Wayne Russo on the mound. Russo 5'11", 175. The southpaw enters 2-4 on the season, as Daniel Fields will dig into the left-handed batter's box. Russo kicks and delivers. This one's fouled back out of play, and the count goes to no balls and 1 strike. For Russo, this is his 30th appearance of the year. It's his 6th start. He's got that .483 ERA, 41 strikeouts to 34 walks in 54 and a third innings. When he limits the walks, he's been very successful. When he struggled with the command, that's led to some issues. (1-1) and the lefty-lefty matchup as Russo sets and delivers. Breaking ball here. This one jams Fields. It's popped up in foul ground. Frank Martinez is giving chase, but that'll get up out of play into the seats and the count at 1-2 strikes. Defensive alignment behind Russo. Kalaika Kahuahalahala in left field. Corey Vaughn in center. Teodoro Martinez in right field. Left to right around the infield, Frank Martinez, Edwin Garcia, Angelis Nina, and Devin Rodriguez at first base, with Jose Gonzalez behind the plate doing the catching. Valdespin with a decent lead off of first. He's got 27 stolen bases on the year as Fields flares one in towards shallow right. That's going to get down in front of Teodoro Martinez as he'll pick it up and flip it back into the infield. Back-to-back singles have the Ducks with 2 on and nobody out. It's been a rainy day to say the least here in Southern Maryland. The outfield little damp. You saw that ball kind of die as soon as it bounced. Teodoro had to jog in and pick it up right where it landed. So we'll see how that comes into effect today. As Lou Ford, the designated hitter, digs into the right-handed batter's box. An RBI opportunity for the veteran outfielder as he takes a pitch outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Ford is about a week removed from his 42nd birthday, August 12th of 1976. Russo ready now for the 1-0 pitch. Kicks and delivers. A cutter on the outside corner for a called strike. Russo features a couple of different fastballs, a 4-seam, a 2-seam, and a cutter. We saw all 3 of them showcased to this point. He also has a changeup and then a breaking ball, a slurve, that he mixes in as well. 1-1 pitch. He elevates a fastball here. That's swung through in the count at 1-2 strikes. Lou Ford was drafted in the 12th round of the 1999 MLB draft out of Dallas Baptist University. He played at 3 different colleges: Seminole State, Texas A&M, and Dallas Baptist. Russo ready for the 1-2, kicks and delivers. This one's tapped weakly back towards the mound. Russo can't get it. Garcia will charge. It's off his glove, or off his hand, excuse me. He tried for the bare hand play, But it kicks off, and Ford is aboard with an infield single as well. So now the bases are loaded with nobody out in the inning, and Long Island is threatening here very early with the dangerous bat of Taylor Ard coming to the plate. Ard hitting .292. That's the second highest on the team among eligible bats. He has 13 home runs on the year as well. That ranks him second in that category, and his 49 RBIs rank third on the team. So he digs into the right-handed batter's box as the first baseman takes first pitch, a two-seam fastball that just misses the inside corner. Russo barely missed that one. It looked like that might have been there, but instead the count at 1 ball and no strikes. Umpiring crew for tonight, Derek Moshe behind the plate, P.J. McConville at first, Nate Caldwell at third, as Russo elevates a fastball that swung on and missed, and the count will even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Ard's .292 batting average ranks him top 20 in the league. He's currently tied for 19th as he swings over a pitch here and goes to 1-2. His teammate Jordani Valdespin leads active players in the league. His former teammate Emilio Bonifacio, with a .348 average, sits up top. Russo trying to find a strikeout pitch here as he drops a 1-2 breaking ball. That's swung on and missed. And Ard is down swinging. A big strikeout here for Russo for out number 1, as that puts him in a spot where a double play could potentially end the inning off the bat of David Washington. As the powerful left-hander digs in, a lefty-lefty matchup tilts in the advantage of Russo. Washington has struggled against left-handed pitching this year. He's hitting just .154. He's rolled into 4 double plays already this year. Russo would love to make it 5 and get out of this jam. First pitch, a cutter misses away. 1 ball and no strikes. Washington 19 home runs on the season. That puts him second in the league, trailing Blake Galen of Lancaster, who has 22. Washington's done it in 9 less games, though. This is his 90th game of the season for the Ducks. As Russo delivers the 1-0, a high fly ball to deep left field. Backing up is Kalaika Kahu'ohalahala at the wall. Up and over the wall is David Washington, a grand slam. And the Ducks quickly take a 4-0 lead here on the day. For Washington, that puts him over the 20 home run threshold, as he now trails Galen by just 2. For the Ducks, that's their 4th grand slam of the season. For Washington, it's his 3rd, as he clears the bases. And now Miles Williams, who has some pop in his bat as well, will dig in and look to restart things for Long Island. Russo, first pitch to Williams, fouled off, and the count at 0 balls and 1 strike. Miles Williams in his 8th game here for Long Island. He already has 2 solo home runs. Cutter here, misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Williams was a 15th round draft pick of the Miami Marlins out of Cal State University Northridge in 2013. As the 26-year-old fouls one back here, 1 ball and 2 strikes. He was oft injured in the Marlins organization from 2013 to 2015. Played just 1 game in the 2015 season. And then in 2016, played 2 games for the Lancaster Barnstormers. He went 3 for 8, including a triple, 2 RBIs. But that's all, as he goes down on strikes here for out number 2. Second strikeout for Russo, as Williams goes down swinging. The damage comes on the grand slam, though. Russo will look to limit it to that, as another MLB veteran in this Long Island lineup will dig in. Dioner Navarro will come to the right-handed batter's box. 13 years at the MLB level. He spent 5 with the Tampa Bay, at the time, Devil Rays, and then in 2008, they became the Rays. Navarro was with them in that 08 season as he takes a strike. He was an all-star in that 08 season. A .295 average with 7 home runs, 54 RBIs. His best year, arguably, was 2014, 13-14 with the Cubs. In 13, he hit .300 with 13 home runs and 34 RBIs. That came in just 89 games. 2014, he played the most games of his career with the Toronto Blue Jays. .274 average with 12 home runs and 69 RBIs. He's behind in the count, 0-2 to Russo, as a breaking ball will miss low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. On his career, Navarro played in 1,009 MLB games. He hit .250 with 77 home runs and 367 RBIs. Russo sets for the 1-2 and delivers another breaking ball that misses low and inside. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes on the veteran catcher. This is just his 9th game here with the Ducks. Hitting .250 is Navarro. He's 8 for 32. He's got a home run, 3 RBIs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first as Russo kicks and delivers. A fastball just misses high and away. And the count has run full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the payoff pitch upcoming for Russo. It's pitch number 25, as that one sent right back over the press box. It actually comes off the press box and back down into the lower level of the seating bowl. So we'll do the payoff pitch one more time as Russo kicks and delivers. This one is hit well, but foul down the left field line. So the third time we'll do the 3-2 pitch. Russo kicks and delivers. Navarro with a line drive towards left center. That's going to get down. KK will try to cut it off in the gap. He can't get there in time, as that'll roll to the fence. Navarro rounds first and will cruise into second with a stand-up double, the 5th hit in the inning for Long Island. So that brings in the third baseman, Cody Puckett, the number 8 hitter for Long Island. The only man not to hit yet in the inning is standing on deck, the veteran shortstop, Dan Lyons. Russo will hope to face Lyons next inning if he can get through Puckett here. First pitch, cutter, is popped up on the infield. Now backing into the shallow outfield. Corey Vaughn coming on, as he will make the catch on the run, and that will retire the side here in the first. But a grand slam from David Washington puts the Ducks ahead. They score 4 runs on 5 hits, with that being the big one. No errors and 1 man left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Teodoro Martinez will lead it off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
University of Maryland Charles Regional Imaging provides state-of-the-art, high-quality equipment and imaging tests that give you and your provider the information you need. Their outpatient imaging center focuses on high-quality, comfort, and convenience. Compassionate team members are committed to delivering the most remarkable experience in every dimension and strive to address your needs quickly. Located at the UM Charles Regional Pavilion in La Plata, or visit them at charlesregionalimaging.com.
Ladies, this is Corey Vaughn. Be sure to join us at the ballpark every Wednesday night for Wind Up Wednesday, presented by Cove Point Winery. On select Wednesday nights throughout the year, ladies get in for just $5. You can also enjoy free wine samples from Cove Point, as well as free services from Therapeutic Massage and Wellness. For more information and the available dates, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Daryl Thompson, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Teodoro Martinez digs in to lead things off for the Blue Crabs as he's swinging on the first pitch of the game, and that one's fouled back out of play. So Long Island's scheduled starter was Jake Fisher, a southpaw that was 6-6 with a 4.23 ERA and was scheduled to make his 19th start of the year. We're unsure when that changed, but Dennis O'Grady is on the mound and will miss outside 1-1. We got no news of Fisher not starting. It was never discussed that Fisher was not going to be the starter. It was on the pregame lineup card. But O'Grady is clearly on the mound. As a called strike here, we'll go to 1-2 strikes. So not sure if Fisher was officially the starter and is burned for the game, or if they pulled him last second and he's available later in the game. We're not sure, but we'll get you any information on that as we can. As Teodoro sends a pop-up towards short, the shortstop Dan Lyons will call off the third baseman Cody Puckett and make the catch for out number 1. That'll bring in the shortstop Edwin Garcia. He's followed by first baseman Devin Rodriguez. The designated hitter John Griffin bats cleanup. Frank Martinez bats 5th, Angelis Nina 6th, Corey Vaughn 7th, Galeka Kahuo Halahala follows him, and Jose Gonzalez rounds things out. O'Grady delivers the first pitch to Edwin for a called strike, 0-1. So the numbers on Dennis O'Grady instead. This is his 47th appearance. We'll call it his first start of the year, as a fastball misses outside, 1-1. Until told otherwise, it's going to go down as a start in my book. He's 5-3 with a 4.26 ERA. 30 strikeouts in 44 1/3 innings of relief. The 1-1 pitch right down the middle. Garcia with a fly ball towards shallow left. The first baseman backing up. He drifts into foul territory, and Taylor Ard will make the catch. 2 up, 2 down. So that brings up Devin Rodriguez, the first baseman. He's been hot in the homestand, 5 for 13. Well, Rodriguez will be happy about the pitching change, as he's been better against right-handed pitching than left-handed this year. Hitting .292 against right-handers, as opposed to .240 against lefties. But he's behind in the count here. No balls and 1 strike, as O'Grady got one across. O'Grady in his second year with the Ducks. He was 5-7 with a 4.64 ERA last year. As Rodriguez jams himself and will pop one up towards the shortstop, Lyons. Lyons is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Dennis O'Grady. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And we will head to the second. Dan Lyons leads it off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Brandon Compton, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Pet lovers, kick off the Labor Day holiday right and join the Blue Crabs on Sunday night, September 2nd for our final Bark in the Park night of the season. The game has a special start time of 6:35, and the first fans through the gates receive Blue Crabs dog collars brought to you by 98.7 WMZQ. Call 301-638-9788 or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
General Manager of your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
David Wayne Russo back to work here in the second inning as the 9-1-2 due up. Russo's first pitch to Dan Lyons misses low as this one's fouled off. 0-1. Russo's next pitch to Lyons, a cutter on the outside corner. Just misses the zone as that'll even things up at 1-1 strike. Lions hitting .215, 4 home runs, 27 RBIs. The most games played in Long Island Ducks history. As a pop-up to the right side here, Devin Rodriguez is underneath it as he'll make the catch for out number 1. That'll turn things back over to the top. Jordani Valdespin is the man that got everything started. The first pitch of the game was a line drive that one-hopped at shortstop. Edwin Garcia tried to slide and backhand but was unsuccessful. Looks like rain might be moving back in as a called strike on the outside corner. We'll put things at 0-1 strike. In between innings, we're going to pull the camera inside, so if you're seeing anything that looks like technical difficulties, it will be reset. Just get us through that commercial break. Count at 1-1 strike to Valdespin, the league's leading hitter. As he checks a swing here, it misses on the inside corner, and the count at 2-1 strike. The wind is picking up a lot here in Southern Maryland, blowing very, very hard back in towards home plate and the Blue Crabs dugout. 2-1 pitch is popped up towards short. Edwin Garcia is after it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2 in the inning. So Russo looking for a 1-2-3 frame to bounce back from that 4-run first inning as Daniel Fields will head to the box. Fields singled to right field in the first inning. As Russo's first pitch to him, a cutter misses up and away, and the count at 1-0 strikes. Russo not liking the strike zone. He just signaled to the home plate umpire asking where it missed. He said outside, so Russo will try to adjust. He comes inside here, and this one is turned on and lined through the right side as Fields is aboard with a single, his second hit of the game. We'll extend this second inning back to Lou Ford, who got an infield single to load the bases in the top of the first. So Lou Ford, the MLB veteran, will dig into the right-handed batter's box. Ford made his big league debut on May 29th of 2003 for the Minnesota Twins. As he takes a strike here for the first pitch to him. 5 years for the Minnesota Twins, then one with the Baltimore Orioles for Lou Ford, as Russo misses outside to even things up at 1-1. The one with the Orioles actually came 5 years after the conclusion of his time with the Twins. He was with the Twins from 03 to 07, and then in 2012 with Baltimore. As he sends a high fly ball to deep left field, but he turned on it a bit too much as that's out of play, and the count at 1-2. Ford joined Long Island in 2013, 17 games that year for the Ducks. Then 140 in 2014, 75 in 2015, and then 60 in 16 and 76 in 17. This is his sixth season with Long Island as he takes here, and the count evens up 2-2. Ford has 10 home runs this season. That's creeping up on a single-season high with Long Island. He hit 15 back in that 2014 season as he fouls one off here to stay alive. Russo ready for the 2-2 once more. Ford lunges at one that was outside. Just tips it to get a piece of it and stay alive in the at-bat. As it looks like some rain has begun to fall. You see some of the crowds heading up for some cover here. As Russo ready for the 2-2 for a third time. Kicks and delivers. Ford with a fly ball to left field. KK backing up just short of the wall. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side here in the second. Russo with a solid bounce back inning. No runs on one hit, no errors, one man left on base. Again, we are going to move the camera inside, so any technical difficulties will be fixed by the next half inning. Hang with us on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Are you looking for the latest and best in Blue Crabs gear? Look no further than the newly redesigned and restocked Crab Shack Team Store, anchored by EC Sports. The Team Store features everything from old favorites like game replica hats and t-shirts to novelty items and collectibles. You can visit our Team Store anytime 9 to 5, as well as during all home games. The Team Store is also available online by visiting somdbluecrabs.com and clicking the Store tab.
Hey fans, this is Craig Stem, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Make sure you come out every Thursday for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game and 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer in the Legends Clubs from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Are you looking for the best place to entertain your group, large or small, this summer? Look no further than the Blue Crabs at Regency Furniture Stadium with our newly renovated luxury suites and Legends Club, as well as our brand new party suite. Our luxury suites have all new amenities and are sure to please your group, while our clean, upscale Legends Club can host up to 160 guests for a game or anytime. New for 2018, the Blue Crabs are excited to announce our brand new party suite for groups up to 50 guests. It's double the space for double the fun for double the group, just $20 per person. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 to book your group today.
John Griffin, the leadoff hitter here for the Blue Crabs. In the bottom of the second, he's got a 1-0 count to Dennis O'Grady, who winds back and delivers a fastball low here. So the count at 2 balls and no strikes. We've got an official ruling on Jake Fisher. A knee injury scratched him. Called strike here, 2-1. As John Griffin takes a big cut here, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Griffin, an immediate impact since his time in Southern Maryland began. Although a late addition, he's tied for second on the team with 9 home runs, 25 RBIs, and a .289 average. He's got a season-high 8-game hitting streak currently, and he's going to add to it here with a single to center field. Griffin extends it to 9. It's the current longest on the team and the 3rd highest of the season for the Blue Crabs. As Frank Martinez will come in now. Rain has started here in Southern Maryland. Not bad yet, but we'll see what happens throughout. As Martinez into the left-handed batter's box. Change up on the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. O'Grady delivers a chopper down the line here. No balls and 2 strikes. Dennis O'Grady, not a lot of starts in the last couple of years for the Ducks, but he has worked as a starter in his career. He has 40 starts on his career, including 15 last year for Long Island, but 21 relief appearances. Count at no balls and 2 strikes as a curveball misses low, and the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Martinez. The switch hitter leads the Blue Crabs with a .306 batting average on the season. Among eligible players in the Atlantic League, that ranks him 9th. As a 1-2 curveball is poked foul down the first base side. Count will hold as rain picks up a little bit, and you can hear some thunder off in the distance. O'Grady taking his time in between pitches. Now sets at the belt for the 1-2 once more. This one is lasered into the Ducks' dugout. Everyone appears to be okay, though, as Martinez sent a laser into their dugout. They scattered everywhere. Saw some trades for the Washington Nationals, the local team today, as Martinez checks a swing, no swing. Daniel Murphy to the Cubs, and what I deem a good trade for the Cubs, you've got an injured Addison Russell, who's likely going to head to the DL, so Javi Baez can move over to short, and they insert an all-star and Murphy at second base. You see Matt Adams get flipped back to the Cardinals, where everything began for Adams. That's where he was most successful. As a 2-2 pitch misses outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So you question if that's the Nats mailing it in or what their plan is moving forward. Insert some of the younger guys, free up some time for them, and try to make a run at the Phillies and Braves that way. We'll see how it all plays out in the MLB side. Payoff pitch upcoming to Martinez. It'll miss high and away on a fastball. So there's a walk that'll put Martinez on first. It'll move Griffin to second, as now Deonna Navarro will head out for a conversation with O'Grady. Some of the bullpen is heading back for cover as the rain has picked up a bit even more here. Angelise Nina digs in. Dennis O'Grady, 29 years old, out of Floral Park, New York. As time is called, it looks like the tarp will be put on the field. Just as Nina was getting ready to come up to bat, time was called by the home plate umpire, Derek Moshe. He signaled to the grounds crew to get it across. So a 4-0 game with 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the second, as time will be called right where it is. We'll head into a break. Not sure how long. We'll try to keep you updated as much as we can. Any news or information will be right here, as well as on our social media. So make sure you stay tuned. We're taking a break here, going to get the tarp across the field, and we'll be back as soon as we can on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. If you're still here, thank you for sticking with us. We've got an update here on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. Tonight's game will be postponed, so the first inning and a half of play will not count. The game will be picked up tomorrow as part of a doubleheader, 2 7-inning games that will begin at 6 p.m. Not the normal doubleheader time of 5. It will begin at 6 p.m. So we will be live here at 5:55 as always for game 1 of the 2 7-inning games. 6 o'clock again tomorrow. So tonight's game, we're done. The rain, a little too much for the field to handle today. But tomorrow we're going to run it back and play 2. Series finale still scheduled for Thursday. Any updates, stay on our social media or on our website. But for tonight, thank you for joining me on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network, and we'll see you here tomorrow at 6 p.m.